and welcome again. Today I'm going to be talking about leadership being, and it was actually quite coincidental that I sort of saw, I suppose, what I do in this context. I've come together with another couple of ladies who are also in the conscious leadership development area, and we've decided to build an online course together. And in the process of collaborating, we split what we do into 3 different groups, and we had to really look to see the areas that we specialise in or where we have the most expertise. And as it turned out, mine is very much in leadership being, and it's actually a bit of a relief for me to sort of see what I do so clearly, and I wanted to share it with you today. So the area that I specialise in, and the reason that it's so important, is it's the foundation that you build everything upon. It's who you are, and why that's important is that everything that you do, everything you say, how you act, how you react, how you respond, everything that you dream, it comes from who you're being. And I don't want you to think that who you're being is who you were born with, and who you were as a child and who you were as an adolescent, that is who you are and that you're always stuck with that. When I look back on my life, especially before I started learning about all this conscious awareness stuff, I feel almost that it was a lifetime ago, and that person who I was so different from who I am now. And to me, that is why leadership being is so very important. You can change who you're being. You can take control of your life, not in a controlling sort of like domineering sort of manner, but it's like all the spiritual people say, it's a letting go. So it's actually a letting go of reactions, of memories, of thought patterns, of beliefs that actually are not true. And what you're left with is the raw material. And that's really who you are at your essence. I don't want to profess that I've got there yet. My life is still a journey. I try very hard. I have a lot of idea about what it is and how to get there, but I'm still putting it into practice. I have relapses, as my children will most likely confess. But that's what I specialise in. I specialise in getting the groundwork set, building the foundations of leadership in yourself, so that all of your actions and all of the knowledge that you then put into yourself has a really firm platform to stand on. And it also ensures that your actions come from a good place. We all know what it's like to be pressurised by other people to conform to what they believe in. When you have a very solid base, you're far more likely to be true to yourself. You're far more likely to look back on the things that you've done and said with pride and with, I'm trying to think of the right word, sort of a sense of peace, in that you are being true to who you are. I know before I started learning all of this, I would often say things that in hindsight I would regret, or I'd do things and think, goodness, why on earth did I do that? And I felt like who I was being and who I wanted to be were 2 very different things. So when we talk about leadership being and developing that leadership being, it's about becoming who you really want to be. And you will be different to who I am. It's not about all churning out a whole load of clones. It's about getting back to your very essence and being the person that you really are proud of. So yes, that's all for today. Just a little, awareness, just to sort of show you a little bit more clearly why these vlogs, why I share them with you. Because everything that I share with you is all around being and changing the way that we think about ourselves and our beliefs so that we can be more true to who we want to be. Have a lovely week. Bless you, and goodbye.